Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're looking at a Chinese special. Now this is the $49.99 StarKing. It's actually, you get a lot for your money. This is a Chinese company, obviously. You can see the Chinese lettering on this kind of cardboard box made to mimic wood. And all around, I think for $49.99, you know, obviously it's not a luxury watch, but it comes with some pretty good specifications for $49.99. I don't think you can do much better than this for the price. So inside, you get the watch, as you can see here, and you get a polishing cloth. Okay, let's get into the actual watch here. Okay, so here is the StarKing AM0269517. I believe that's the number. And it's basically a kind of, you know, Bauhaus German style design. Obviously it's a Chinese made watch. It came from Amazon actually, which I will leave the link to Amazon. If you do like this watch, you can purchase one with the link down in the description below. Anyway, let's get into this actual watch. So we have a nice blue sunburst dial. A very minimal Bauhaus style design here. The whole case itself is completely polished in a high polish. It's comprised of solid 316L stainless steel, which is pretty good for 50 bucks. And as you can see, it is fully polished. It is a mostly dial watch. We also do get drilled lug holes, which is a nice little touch. Now, the great thing about this watch is it actually does have a nice, pretty semi-decent automatic movement for the price. It is using a Seagull movement. I believe they get their movements made by Seagull. I heard from some other YouTubers, which is pretty interesting. So it's a pretty decent Chinese movement, and a very reliable one at that. Now we are looking at a 42mm diameter here, which is not too bad for a watch like this. And this is kind of a casual / dressy watch, in my opinion, but also can go with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt if you really wanted to. Now in terms of the lug width, we do have a 20mm lug width here on this mesh style stainless steel polished bracelet, which we'll get more into. In terms of the actual case thickness, we are looking at 11mm, which is not really all that thick for an automatic watch. We do get a synthetic sapphire crystal, so it's not a real genuine sapphire crystal. As you can see, even by the noise you can tell. So it's a synthetic sapphire crystal, kind of like a hardened mineral crystal or something of that nature. Now, on the case back, we also do get a glimpse of the movement, which looks pretty good. So this is obviously a Seagull movement. It's an automatic movement, and a high beat one at that. So it does beat at 28,800 vibrations per hour, just like an ETA 2824. And the case back is screwed down. We do get 5 ATMs or 50 meters of water resistance. So you can definitely get it a little wet and not have to worry about that. Now the movement itself, by getting you a little closer here, is actually, it has some slight decoration to it, which I found interesting. We do get a little perlage work here on the actual rotor. It is an automatic movement. Also does have hacking and hand winding, which is pretty cool. And the case back does state it does contain 25 joules. StarKing logo here in a matte finish, automatic, all stainless steel, AM0269, which is the model number. Now heading to the actual dial, you have this nice blue sunburst dial, as you can see here, which does give off some really nice hues of blue, especially in the sunlight. It looks really nice. And we do have very thin stick style hands. We do get a sub-second, 60 seconds dial over here above 6, and then we get our minutes over here below 12 o'clock. And the crown is located at 4 o'clock. It's a pull and push crown. And, well, the first position is self-winding, as you can see here. It's pretty decent. You do get some okay grip on it. Your second position, we get a quick set date for that date, which is actually inside the sub-second window. If you can see here, flipping through the date. And our final position is our hacking position, as you can see, where we can set the time here. Very simple. Works just like an ETA 2824. Basically the same functions. And in terms of accuracy on this exact model, I've been getting about plus 11 seconds a day, which is pretty good. You know, that's not bad. Obviously, these aren't regulated. They're not like COSC certified or anything like that. But if you're looking for an affordable entry-level automatic watch, you know, plus 11 seconds a day is pretty good. Everything on the dial is also printed in white, which looks good on this blue dial, I think. Pretty simple text, very Bauhaus style design, automatic. States the joules, water resistance, etc. And yeah, the hands themselves are polished, as you can see right there, to match the finish of the case. Now getting to the bracelet here, it's a self-adjustable with a signed clasp here. It's all stainless steel, all polished, and yeah, it's held on. Nope, no quick release on this one. Okay, so it is a self-adjustable bracelet. You flap this up, you move it up and down. It's really simple. The bracelet is pretty good quality, I would say. I've seen a couple of these. Even on the Sternglass watch, I had one of these actually. Pretty sure it's the same exact one. And yeah, it's signed StarKing right there on the little flap over. Some nice polishing here on the edges. It doesn't look too bad. It fits quite nice on the wrist. The bracelet definitely matches the aesthetic of the timepiece in that nice pie pan case shape. I think it looks pretty good. You know, and for $49, I don't think you're really going to find a much better looking watch. And you know, obviously this takes a little hint from Nomos, if you didn't notice already. But you know, for 50 bucks, I think they did a pretty good job on producing this model here. There was absolutely no lume on this watch, so we will skip that portion of the review for today. But let me show you what it looks like on my 6.5-inch wrist with this 42mm diameter. And there she is on my 6.5-inch wrist. Definitely rides quite nice on the wrist due to those lugs that depart downwards. As you can see there, the actual case sits directly flat on your wrist. And there's a side profile. There's the signed clasp, which fits very nicely. I do like that. All around, it's pretty comfortable. It looks a lot more expensive than it definitely costs at $49.99. I think it's a pretty good deal. You know, if you're looking to get an automatic watch to add to the collection, or a stocking stuffer, or a present for somebody, or something of that nature, or you're just getting into automatic watches, I would definitely buy something like this. I think it's honestly one of the best value watches on Amazon in terms of what you get inside the watch and the design and stuff like that. So if you definitely like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this watch down in the description below as usual. Definitely subscribe, hit that little bell icon, let me know. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.